Happy Friday.
Good morning.
Yes, it's Curt and Jen in the morning. No matter when you're listening to this,
We're
it is
still
Curt
in the
and Jen
morning.
in the morning. Exactly. Yeah, happy Friday. Heading into the weekend.
One full week of podcast in the books.
Isn't that
And
something?
we're going to just keep going. We're just going to keep going. And the best thing that we can ask from you is to subscribe,
Follow,
follow,
all that stuff.
like, share, love, all of the things.
We're keeping going with this because we don't have anything else to do. Nothing
And
else.
we think we're so funny.
Oh, we know that we're funny. So,
No,
yes.
and we love connecting with you. That's what we
subscribe.
And
Yes.
may I mention something?
What's that?
Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah. Is that
We are broadcasting from the Seattle area in the shadow of a tree in a suburb of Seattle.
used to be the shadow of Space Needle back in the day? Yes. So, if you're in the Seattle area, more specific, Lakeside?
Lakewood
sorry.
down in south of Seattle in Tacoma.
Yeah.
Burr's Restaurant, Saturday, I was going to say September, Saturday, April 27th, 7:30 in the morning. I know it's early, but it's going to be so fun. You'll connect with me and Curt. Maybe we should do a little podcast episode there.
Maybe we should. That's coming up. It's like a week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next
see us.
Saturday.
So email
At
us or just shoot us a comment on our socials or something that
Right.
says you want to go, because we need to know how many seats that the restaurant needs to save.
There is limited space as it is a
And it's
restaurant.
BYOB. Buy your own breakfast, baby.
Yes. Buy your own breakfast.
It's going to be yummy. They have yummy, yummy food. I've heard. Kurt and I are trying it for the first time ever.
Yes.
But Lisa has been so nice and gracious to
Right.
still host us. So
And
please
this is
join
back
us.
to when we said, what are the best places to have breakfast in the area? And a lot of people said Burr's.
And we're still open to ideas. So if you have ideas, shoot us a message or comment on one of our posts, whatever.
This one.
We'd love to see you. What? What was that?
That's our music for changing transitions.
I thought we said we weren't doing that.
I enjoy it too much.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, someone criticized us, said your transitions are too abrupt. You go from one subject to the next. There should be something indicating a new subject. And so I'm going to go with that for this one.
Wow.
I
Okay.
love this, although I do read.
You don't read books.
Nah.
You don't read books, but you are excited about a book that's coming out in the fall. I actually am too. You got me excited about
I think it'll be
this.
cool because it's Captain America.
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine is actually writing a children's book. And I actually, based on the title alone, I thought, man, that might be something that I want to read. The title of Chris Pine's new book. And it is for kids, so don't say anything about that.
Okay.
Don't say anything
What
about
is
that
it?
at all.
What's it called?
The book is called...
Squirrel. It's something about a dog and a squirrel, and you cannot find it anymore.
I moved it to a
Here
different
it is.
page. The book is called When Diggs the Dog Met Zerl the Squirrel. It's a short tale about a short tale.
Oh,
Written by Chris Pine.
I
available.
love it.
In the fall.
Right.
So I may read it just because I think it's a great name for a book.
Well, you love dogs. We both
Dogs,
do.
right. And there's a picture here of Diggs the dog. Animated by Chuck Gronick, by the way, if you're a fan of Chuck Gronick's
What? Okay.
illustrations.
No. Jeez Louise.
We will look at that when it comes out in the fall. And if you are parents of kids like this one,
Me.
well, I guess 14 is probably too old to read Diggs the dog.
Maybe, but I still love
Diggs the
Oh.
dog.
something we can talk about later. Your favorite children's book. I'm putting that in my notes because I have some real favorites. I do.
Did it have to
From
do-
the ones I've read, well, when I was little, that my mom read to me and that I read to my kids.
Did it have to do with Ramona?
No,
And-
I'm talking about like the board, like the little books.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's for another day. but
Pop-up books.
Let me write that down.
Okay.
Favorite books.
Now, what we talked about yesterday that we didn't get to, and so it's happening today,
Oh, I don't like this at all.
the transition again.
No.
What is the worst thing that you have stepped in or on while barefoot?
I brought this up for a reason because
Okay.
it just happened to me.
You do have a thing. The worst thing. Okay, we're going to start with your story then. We do have some other examples. But
I
Jen,
almost always wear slippers. And
Right.
in fact, I bring mine over to Kurt's house. They are pink, lovely, delicious colored
delicious slippers. Okay.
pink Ugg slippers. I love them so much.
All right.
I was not wearing my slippers, however, in this particular instance. And I was walking, like I was just getting something in the house. I can't even remember what, but I walked into the like family room area
Okay.
and I stepped in what I thought might be water, but I'm like, no, There's no way that's water out here.
It's on the carpet?
Nope.
Oh.
On the hardwood floors.
It was, and you have a
A
dog.
puddle of pee.
Woo!
A puddle of dog pee.
I remember when that puddle of pee. Oh, good thing we have this too.
Ugh.
Applause.
That wasn't good. It was not. I was like, what?
It's a good story.
Why?
This was
Why?
recently too, because we talked about this back when we were on the radio all those years ago. Your little dog, Sailor,
Snotty Sailor.
Snotty,
She is snotty.
had an accident, clearly,
Yeah.
and you found it
And I
in
found
the most
it.
unfortunate way.
I did.
I think that's happened to a lot of dog owners.
You think? You've stepped in dog pee.
On the carpet, yeah. Not never.
I feel like it's different when you're stepping on pee on a carpet because it's just like a spot that you just kind of absorb unless it's really like a lot. High volume pee.
Right. It's
If you're stepping on the hardwood floor in a puddle of pee, it is like, I don't know.
Different?
Like you could splash in it.
You could splash in it, but somehow, to me, for some reason, I think that the carpet pee
What?
sort of squishes
Are
when you
we
step
doing?
into it. It can. All right, so that
Okay.
was your story. Barefoot, you stepped in pee. Fortunately, we also heard from Alex.
He commented on social media, which I love. You can always comment on, we post things that we're going to talk about,
Right.
try to talk about. We
Right.
want to hear from you. So please take some time and shoot us a little comment.
Alex's is not very fun.
I don't
because,
like this one.
Well, there was it doesn't say if he was doing it or not. If
He
he was
said there's
doing
home
the
improvement
home
at his
improvement
house.
project. So, of course, he stepped on a nail. Ooh.
That means probably a tetanus shot.
That
too.
probably means a tetanus shot. More than
I've
likely.
stepped on a nail before and I've stepped on a tack before. None are good. You know what I have stepped on before?
What?
You know, on the carpet.
Oh, yeah. The carpet tacks.
Is that what it is? Because there's
mean
like
right at the
these
corner?
random sharp things like in a doorway or something.
Yes, when you're going from like the carpet to like tile or a wood surface and you've got those, yeah, that means that
I
you
don't
need to,
even know what they are. I will learn soon because
they poke through and
My
they will get
boyfriend
you on
Pat
your
is
toe,
remodeling.
without a doubt.
they hurt.
What about Sarah, who was camping? And this has happened to me too, and this makes me feel bad.
I read this one.
She stepped on what you want to call a crunchy snail.
Yeah.
And it's only crunchy because that was it for the snail. I hate that.
When you crunch the shell of a snail, is it automatically dead?
Dude. Yes, I think so. Because unless because you're scrunching the whole thing. You're not just, I know.
Here's the thing that I love about Sarah. She actually was not necessarily, well, I don't know if she was grossed out. She just said she felt bad because she was.
I always do too. After
She's
a
probably
rain,
a one with nature kind of person, which I appreciate so much and
Although-
felt bad about it.
the snails after the rainfall do tend to line up between my house and the truck. So I got to
Sometimes
dodge
you
them
crunch
across
them.
the driveway.
Do
I try not to
sometimes you crunch them?
I don't want to crunch them, but it
But
does
not in
happen
your
on
bare
occasion.
feet.
No.
That's the thing that's gross. Like if she squished it in between her toes. Here's something else that I don't like to step on that I have before.
What an awesome thing to say.
Band-Aid, like when you're at a water park
Mm-hmm.
and you're waiting in line and there's like dirt and hair that gets in your toes and Band-Aids that have fallen off of people.
I've never heard of that happening before with a Band-Aid.
When you're
Of
at
course, if you're
a water
barefoot,
park and there's just naturally that stuff there, but
why aren't you wearing flippies or
I
something?
can't with the hair. Like I just
Why
can't with the
aren't
hair.
you wearing your
Because you
flip-flop?
can't wear flippies down a slide.
Oh, when you're on the, you're saying you're standing
in a
in
line,
dirt?
like in a line. It's just dirty. It's
Got
just
it.
like it just gets dirty. Like people walk. I don't even know what. I don't like it.
Well-
I don't like it at all.
Of course, here's where I get to go with this story. This was me and my now wife Dana, and this was one of our first dates actually.
Okay.
We were in Fremont, a little part of Seattle called Fremont.
Very charming neighborhood. It's an
at,
awesome place to go.
The Nectar. You've been there before, Nectar Lounge.
Never.
Oh, I thought you had been.
Nope.
So we go and we see a show. We're on our way back. She is in flip flops because that's all that she wears year round.
Dana wears flip flops. She is known for
all
her
year
flip
round,
flops.
exactly. And there was the big old. There's probably a Saint Bernard had left behind.
A big pile of poo.
Big pile that. And because they're flip flops, the poop can go up over the.
Oh God. And it was on one of your first dates?
Yes. So I
What did you do? What did she do? What did everybody
valiantly,
do?
she was like, "I'm going to have to get rid of these. These are done. These are gone." I was like, "Hang on just a second." So we get back to my truck.
Because you're
and-
trying to impress. If this is one of your first dates, you're like, how do I keep this good one that I've caught?
Yes, which I managed to do somehow. But I had a bottle of water, and I was able to, use that to get off most of it. And then we had a towel in the back seat, and I wiped off the rest of it. The towel is no longer, by the way.
Did she have to put her face in her shirt so that she could smell?
Yes.
Like I would be dry heaving.
Yes.
I would be dry. I would be freaking out and dry heaving.
Right. And I know there's some people saying, well, that's not clean enough. Well, we did actually clean it better once we got, back.
So you drove, so she still probably had poop residue in her toes.
We had cleaned off the toes with the blanket, or the towel rather, before we cleaned off yeah. This is getting very detailed. I'm just saying that there's only been one time in my life that I've been a hero, and that was it.
Oh.
Not even a superhero.
I don't even, you're going to have to play, I am actually going to have you play a sound effect because I don't even know how to transition into this after that.
Okay, you want one that sounds like dog squish? Dog poop? How about your... You like this one.
I mean, it's a little funky, but...
And finally,
so silly.
thanks for sharing your stories about stepping on things.
Yes,
I'll
we
put that
do
there.
appreciate
All right.
that
What's the
so
silly
much.
thing?
Toast is healthier than bread.
Toast,
I love toast. You love toast. We
toast
love
is
toast.
bread. That's the thing. Toast is bread. Bread is toast.
But untoast. Okay, then how do we say that?
No, I like how you said
raw
it.
bread is better than toasted bread?
How is it possible that... No, toasted bread, you're saying, is better than just bread that's not toasted. Somehow the toasting process makes it healthier for you. Do explain.
It does. So there is a doctor that went viral on social, and he said it is because this is going to get a little sciencey, and I wish Dana was here. Dana, you're
She's
smart
a scientist, yes.
Scientist
My wife.
It causes more retrograded starch to form, which makes it lower on the glycemic index. So what that means is that your blood sugar is not going to spike right away. So because it's retrograded starch.
Oh, the
and
retrograde starch, of
longer.
course.
It's like it acts more like fiber, is what they say.
Awesome.
So toast your bread and eat up.
Shall we share the proper way to eat toasted bread as far as you're concerned? The only way?
You mean with butter?
Yeah.
And it has to be butter on all, like it has to be all buttered.
Every, not square inch. Let's get it down to like millimeter.
Every part of the butter or the bread should be buttered because you know what? How lame sauce is it when you get a piece of toast at a restaurant and there's like one little blob of butter in the middle and all the rest of it's dry?
That's
Gross.
not the same as every inch and every millimeter being covered. The blob in the middle is bad. You're supposed to spread it out yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Yes,
Right.
but sometimes there's not enough there. Sometimes it's just all melted into that one spot.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Well, what's great about it is that one bite in the middle is real good, but the rest of it not so much.
It sounds like you just want a stick of butter on every piece of toast, a whole stick, maybe shavings.
You're calling me fat.
I'm not.
Let's
No.
Just play your. I'm going to push a button. That was terrible.
Do the B.
Don't.
Do B.
People need to see. I wish people could see this.
There are buttons on
This
B.
fancy.
Yep.
Kurt has all the fancy things. All right.
That sounds like it was a segue from Tonight Show guest.
I need some love music is what I need. You're so good with love, like music and stuff.
Oh, this is the Love Manifestation story.
The Love Manifestation Bracelet. My roommate Jackie was scrolling on social, as we all are guilty of doing, and seeing ads that pop up, right? And she, more than anything, really wants to find her person. She really wants to find her person, which I don't blame her. I found mine with Pat. You have Dana.
Yes.
And I want that for her. I want that for everybody. I want everybody's hearts to be so happy and full of love and with someone that treats them as they should be treated.
And your roommate Jackie is good people. She's really fun.
Great people.
Yeah. And,
So she saw this Love Manifestation bracelet on social media.
Is it like one of those rubber bracelets?
No, it's fancy. It's like fancy beaded, pink beaded. It looks so pretty. I would wear it all the time.
What has to be to manifest stuff?
Yes.
All right.
So she's like, I'll buy one. Oh, and it's a 2-for-1. So she bought a bracelet. This was like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
As soon as she got it, she put it on. And I don't know, less than a week later, she's with someone. That is fantastic. I have not met him yet. I cannot wait to meet him, but it worked.
How long would you say that her search had been going on prior to the manifestation bracelet?
A long time.
So she hasn't dated anybody in a long, long time, and now...
So here's the thing. She's dated a few people here and there, but they were not the right person, and I think she knew from the get-go, right? So this was about finding her person, like leveling up and finding someone that treats her well and is respectful and loving and kind and, all the things that she wanted.
Fantastic.
She got it.
Okay, so what you're saying is, first of all, that the manifestation bracelet worked.
Yes.
What did she do with the second one?
She gave it to our mutual friend,
Miriam? Ooh.
She just got it last night
Okay.
and put it on. And we just introduced her to one of our other mutual friends, Curt.
That is true, but I'm going to say...
Cupid's arrow, bam, manifestation love bracelet.
Can I be devil's advocate for a second?
Yeah, sure.
She got the manifestation bracelet,
Yeah.
and then you interfered.
No, no.
You say, hey, how about you call him? And you sort of hooked him up.
She got the manifestation bracelet after that. So you and I have hooked these two people up, and they just started talking yesterday prior to the bracelet.
Right.
She got the bracelet last night, and I just wonder if things will be sparkly and firecrackery and
I see now because
fireworks.
I thought you were saying it had done its work already, but you're waiting to see if the if the bracelet actually
will this manifest love between our two friends?
We'll keep you updated on that. I'm thinking,
could this be a thing? Because you know the one you know the guy friend better than I do, and I know the girlfriend better than you do.
It could be a thing. I think it could be a thing. Okay. Yeah.
I'm excited. Let's
the love manifestation bracelet.
Yes. They are beautiful, actually beautiful bracelets. So, I mean, side note, Jackie did bust hers, but love still happens.
Wait. She broke the bracelet?
The bracelet broke on the way to see her guy. She was going on the airplane, and it busted.
Is that part of the thing then?
No, but here's the thing. I don't even want to go there. The bracelet is a wonderful manifestation thing. Yes.
Yes.
But she found love and then it broke. And my whole thing to her was, okay, but you don't need the bracelet anymore, right? Because you found this person, and if it's going to work, it's going to work. There you go.
So it's a one-use bracelet, which is fine.
I think.
Yeah, and then it breaks on its own and you're done.
If you wear the bracelet, find your person, you don't need it. The rest of the stuff is now up to you.
All right. Now,
we need more choices on this thing.
Okay, how about the wicked? All right.
Okay.
There's our transition music, Riley. All right.
My daughter.
Her out. Yeah. You need to have a transition thing is better.
She's not going to like these little music things either. I
hope not. That's my goal here. Jen found these because we are getting to. Is it past spring cleaning, or is it just now spring cleaning?
Spring is still springing.
Okay. All right.
It's sprunging. It has not all the way sprung.
This is the professional organizer saying there are things that you should toss or donate immediately. Because and I think a lot of people are this way. So Dana and I, when it's time to get rid of stuff, there's the three piles. There's the keep pile, there's the throwaway pile, and then there's the donate pile, right?
That's
right. And there might be a sell pile.
There was like a professional organizer that came up with that whole concept.
You put it on Facebook, marketplace or whatever.
Okay, give it to me. What do I need to toss? Let's see if I even have these things.
Okay, let me see. Do you have? I don't know if this is excess. This is certainly not all of these things.
Okay,
but the first thing that you need to toss immediately is Tupperware and the like.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Oh. I might have a lot of containers in a cupboard, and it explodes when you open it.
Dana keeps things in, because she's anti-plastic for storing things.
Yes.
Glass mason jar. So we have literally like 40 or 50 mason jars crammed into one cupboard.
She keeps mason jars?
Mason jars full of stuff.
Oh, I like that idea a lot.
But they should probably qualify as Tupperware. Some of them need to go.
Okay, excess. Right. Okay, so excess food storage containers.
Now, are you on board?
I mean, I always I am on board actually, because I hate that cupboard because and also it's like socks. You're like the lid is always missing to the one that I put the food in.
That would be a you problem. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not like the socks. We just keep them all in the same. You have to fish around to find the proper lid for the proper container. Yes, you do.
I hate that.
Second thing you need to get rid of immediately is clothes that don't fit. And I'm going to say that this is probably the ones that you bought with the idea you're going to fit in them someday. Not you, me. I'm not talking about Jen.
You're pointing your finger at me and looking at me, Curt.
Go ahead and say it.
What? You're calling me fat.
Okay, I'm not. This was on the list. This was the subject you wanted to do.
So keep my fat clothes and get rid of my skinny clothes that I hope to fit in someday.
I would say get rid of clothes that you're not wearing or going to wear. They could fit, but Is there
All
what is
right.
it, a 6-month rule on
Clothes
that, or
that
a
don't
year?
fit you. Here's the thing: clothes that don't fit you don't serve you. That is
true.
the bottom line. And I keep some of them thinking, oh, it's so cute, and I want to fit into it someday.
Right. And next year for St. Patrick's Day, that'll be awesome.
And then menopause is happening, and that's not now. Those are never going to fit. I feel like.
Right. Although it is very painful, isn't it, to actually donate something, or well, you wouldn't throw it away. Donate.
I would always donate.
That has a tag on it. Still, it's never been worn.
Don't
even
start.
once.
Don't start.
Yeah,
Do not
okay.
start with me. Anything else on the list?
Random birthday cards. I don't know that people have.
That you've given.
I don't
that
know.
you've been given, or that you are. Because I have a box of cards on the ready. You know this.
It says random birthday cards. Random. Does that? Yeah. Because if you've kept the birthday cards you've been given over the years, like that phone one I gave you last year, it was hilarious. Something about the dog, and anyway,
I threw it away.
I know you did. But if you have a box or a container that you can throw those in, I guess that's okay. So because you and Dana both keep extra cards on hand just in case.
I do, yeah. So are
Is
they
that what
talking
it's
about
talking
those
about?
cards, or are they talking about the cards that people have given you that you saved? I don't know. Maybe it's both.
I
I
don't know.
think I am guilty of both. I have kept ones and I don't know. I need to get rid of them. That would help me tremendously. I even have cards from the baby shower, from Riley and Macy's baby showers. Now, mind you, Riley is 20 years old. What is she? She doesn't want those.
No.
Why am I keeping them?
But let me say, I was impressed with Dana because we went to Riley's birthday deal.
Yes.
And she's like, okay, let me look through my birthday cards. Flip, 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 flip. I was like, you have all these birthday cards ready to go.
You have to have them ready
I'd
to
be
go.
like, well, let's
I
just
have
stop at
sympathy
the
cards
drugstore.
ready to go. Birthday cards ready to go. Congratulations cards ready to go. I am all about celebrating the things or offering condolences when needed, or just writing a kind note.
I used to just keep sympathy
fun.
cards because I would give sympathy cards for everything. I thought it was hilarious.
Those,
Weddings,
of course, you
birthdays. Here you go. I'm so sorry. I thought it was funny.
do. Okay. Anything else? Is that it?
It just says all those pens you've been hoarding for years.
I have all the things on this list.
Pens.
I have so many pens.
That takes up so little space, though.
I know, but why do you need them? That's the thing. It's clutter. It causes clutter. And I am guilty of that. And I am, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
How many pens do you need?
I needed that.
5, right? Is
You
that
don't need, well, unless I have a party and I'm playing a game, and then I need a lot of pens.
I do have a whole bunch of Bic pens stored in the game closet because, sometimes you...
You know what I have a lot of, Kurt?
No.
Because seriously, they make my heart very, very happy.
Pencils?
Sharpies.
Oh, gosh.
I love Sharpies.
I was going to tell you to open that drawer right there because there's a whole bunch in there. If you start fishing around, look at it. Get that giant red one.
I know. I love all the kinds of Sharpies. I love all the
Sharpies.
kinds of Sharpies. I love the packs that have all the
There's
colors
so many more
in it.
colors in there, but that's okay. You just grab the boring ones. That's fine.
Oh, there's purple.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Okay.
Sharpies, I agree. Sharpies are pretty awesome.
I'm never throwing away the Sharpie unless it doesn't work.
That's
and a
because-
fresh Sharpie, there's nothing like a fresh Sharpie.
The smell?
You start writing with it. No, the tip is just purple. Oh my gosh.
You like
Okay.
Sharpies because you used to be able to give out autographs.
I
just wanted everybody to see that look. I love that look.
I was a promotion director
Yeah.
for over 30. I was in promotions for 34 years.
And you're fantastic at it. The best I've ever worked with.
I swear this is like in the promotions Bible. You carry a Sharpie with you everywhere because
You'll need it.
if you're with someone that's famous, you'll want to get their autograph, or if I was out with you as a talent and someone came up to you, oh my God, Curt Cruz, I love you so much. Can I get your autograph? And you're like, yeah, I don't have a pen. I'm like, I have a Sharpie. Here you go.
That is true. You were like, and she's like the den mom. You were like the den mom.
Yeah, I have.
Or maybe just the
you
mom
need
mom.
it. If you need it, I got it.
You are.
I got you.
Seriously, the best at that. And when we're putting things together, and Jen's like, "Well, we'll need this, and this." Of course, I'm like, I didn't even think of those things.
Yeah. All right. Weekend plans. What are you doing this weekend?
Wait a
We got to wrap up here.
It's a busy weekend for me, even though I'm unemployed. My business, Sound and Sight, we help out.
So you're not totally unemployed.
All right.
You're the one with a side hustle.
Yes.
I don't have a side hustle. I need to get one.
What I do is I work with nonprofits that are putting on fundraising events, and I supply, sound, lighting, video, all that kind of stuff. All the toys that I used to use back in the day that are now making.
Yeah.
So let me see. Tonight is Sunset Elementary in I believe it's in Issaquah.
Issaquah, Washington.
Yes,
That's
but
on the, kind of on the east side, if you will.
Yes. And then tomorrow night we have
Excuse me.
3 events. I'm actually auctioneering at
Making it rain.
it's not that much. I'm actually auctioneering at Stadium High School in Tacoma.
Oh, that was Do I have this right? Is that the one that looks like a castle? It is.
Yeah.
It was like it's one of the most beautiful high schools probably ever in the United States.
So I get to be an auctioneer, which is
Beautiful high school in Tacoma.
fun, but I'm sort of new at it, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. And then we're also helping out with Holy Family School and St. Therese.
Do you know where those are?
Well, they're both having their events at different locations. One's at one's downtown at the Marriott. No, Bellevue. One's in Bellevue at the Hyatt. The other one is someplace else.
This
I'll
is
figure
who
it out.
you hired people to do your event.
I have people that keep track of that for me. How's that? What are you doing for the weekend? That's not boring like me.
Wait, but can you mention our podcast and promote? Maybe they should listen to you.
Well, are we moving on from the weekend thing?
No, I just wondered at these events that you're going to be at this weekend.
Oh, that, yes, of course.
Can you do that?
Of course.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Perfect. Great. For me, I need to leave here. I need to go pack my bags. I'm going to San Antonio to visit one of my dearest, closest friends, Carrie. So Monday and Tuesday. Hey! I'm going to be doing the podcast. We're going to test our technological skills.
That's going to be a test.
And I'm going to do the podcast. Will be split screen. I'll be in San Antonio, Texas.
I'll be here in the guest bedroom.
The fun thing about going to San Antonio this weekend is that it's fiesta. It's like the biggest celebration in the city. So we're going to do the river walk. There's parades. There's all the fun things. So...
And then I'll get the call when you get back. I don't feel very good.
I'm really looking forward to it. It was something that was planned before our departure. So I was going to cancel the trip actually because of the dollars. But,
No, I'm glad you're going.
My friend Carrie and Pat, my boyfriend's like, we need to go.
Gotta go. Absolutely gotta go. The first week after we got laid off, Dana and I went up to lovely Victoria, BC, and we didn't cancel that trip either because we're like, nope, we gotta go.
It's good for the heart and soul.
You know what? You can save money just by eating a lot of toast, and it's healthier for you than bread. Eat a bunch of toast.
Way to bring it full circle. If you're in the Seattle area this weekend, I do want to mention this because we're big fans of the Washington State Fair. The spring fair is the last weekend for that. And the tulips.
Tulips. That's up where we just were yesterday.
And Mount Vernon area. That's north of Seattle, for those of you not familiar. But the tulips are only going to last like a couple more weekends.
Right.
So while they're still in their prime, make sure that you go see them.
Do you know how many tulips there are this year?
No.
250 bajillion.
That's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It is
of
a
tulips.
lot of tulips.
You can tiptoe through them if you'd like. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. If you've not gone to see, it's something that you should do. It's
absolutely
fantastic.
I'm going to try to say this and see how it sounds coming from me. Make good choices. No, that's your line.
Wait, we need to say it for Monday. What can people expect on Monday? We're going to post this on social media because I do want people's opinions on this.
What are the expectations on a first date for paying?
For paying on a first date. This was a thing. I had a conversation with a couple girlfriends, and there's some deal breakers in this.
About who pays on a first date or who doesn't pay, I guess.
Or there's things. There's details, and I want to know, and I'm going to tell you what I know.
Fantastic.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to say your line.
No, you do.
I thought you would yell at me.
No, I'm not going to yell at you.
Make good choices. Find joy.
And
spread kindness.
And have an awesome weekend. Thank you for listening.